Hi, everybody. We really do appreciate you staying for this. This has been, I think at this point, we're challenging Woodstock for the number of hours this concert may go. So really appreciate you staying for us. Always nice to have a nice audience to play for, and I always told them even before we knew what audience we'd have. It's not how many you play for, it's who you play for, and I know you're the loved ones and friends of those on stage, so that's very special. The first march, great way to open a concert, March Militaire Française, Saint-Saëns, the transcription by Mark Heinze. It's terrific to feature a clarinet section, which for 8 measures to have that kind of challenge is spectacular. I thought they nailed that. The next number we're going to do for you, quite simply, was written for choral, a cappella chorus, and was transcribed by the composer Eric Whitaker for wind band. It's called Lux Arumaque, and it translated into Light and Gold. And it was done as a virtual choir on the internet with thousands of people at one point, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a really pretty setting of this. If I'm not mistaken, it does have some ties to a newborn baby and Christmas. But playing this in this hall is just a real treat because of the colors and the tenderness that it has. So we hope you enjoy this. Well, you're in for a treat on this next one. It's pretty epic. Angels in the Architecture was commissioned. It was composed by Frank Kelly, and it is the battle between things that are divine and things that are evil. It begins with a Quaker song sung by an angel, and it ends the same way. But in between the appearance of the angel is a conflict between what is good and what is very, very bad. It's a very clever work, will feature a lot of unique effects to the wind band. It's challenging to say the least, but it's just intricate, and it's just one of the coolest pieces. So when I say you're in for a treat, you really are. It has intermixed in this, you'll hear the old 100th, the doxology, you'll hear a Hebrew song for peace. And as we play these things, every once in a while you'll hear good, you'll hear light take over darkness, and you'll hear darkness take over light. And the very last note that is very comforting and welcoming, you just hear one last little reminder that we have to be vigilant against the forces of evil. And unfortunately, these days we see a lot of that. So I think you're really going to love this piece. And at the end, I'll ask you to certainly give our vocalist a great big hand in recognition. So we hope you enjoy this. It's going to be fun. This is Frank Kelly's Angels of the Architecture. kind of hard to top. Thank you for that. I told you, that middle section with the church bells and everything, it's hard not to hit you, and it's been great. And one more time, Rebecca Lesho, just a superb job as our soprano. For our last number is fun. If you're not tapping your foot at the end of this last number, we need to call the EMTs, make sure you've got a pulse, because this thing moves fast. I do want to reiterate what my colleagues, Mr. Schwint, Ms. Dorsey said. First of all, you have to understand there are good teachers and there are great teachers, and then there are exemplary teachers, and they are two exemplary teachers in our profession. So the work your students got the benefit of working with those two individuals this week. I can't begin to tell you how much they've gained from their expertise and their experience. And by the way, I thought Lower fans were just terrific. Yeah, sure. All the summer music camp. If you're a counselor or you work with summer music camps, if you stand up, let's go ahead and just recognize you and let you get some standing. Last thing I'll say, because we want to get to this last piece, but just again, reiterating what they both said, keep your students in music. And I'll just put it to you this way, and the students, I've shared this with them, and the other students will hear this as well. College boards don't care if you excel at video games. They don't care if you're the level 42 dungeon master in World of Warcraft. Last time I checked, college boards will be much more impressed that you played an instrument, you excelled at it, you attended summer music camps, you put time and effort to it. And that's not just to major music, that's to just keep playing music. And these students, those students, the students that played today, they're all exceptional. And so parents, they might not want to sometimes, but kick them out of the house and send them to band practice, because it'll benefit them in the end, it really will. And lastly, to the students I had last week and the students that I had this week, this sounds like stuff you would just say every year, but it really is not. This has been the finest summer I've had since I've been doing this about, 7 or 8 years. It's just, both groups have just been tremendous. And that's a credit to their teachers at home, the parents, and so forth. So without further ado, again, you'll enjoy this. The ending, if we can keep it together, is going to be really exciting. And that's the element of danger, I guess. It's been a great 2 weeks. Congratulations to Dr. Kelly and everybody else. And here to close our concert on Being and Dancing. you.